Okay, we up and running. They got us up and running.
Live?
Yep. This is just a format. Here we go. Okay, we up and running. They got us up and
Are
running.
you ready? Live?
Yep. This is just a format. Here we go.
Okay, so
All right, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fourth and Inches.
are you ready? Live?
Yep.
With
We are live. Um,
okay, so
ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fourth and Inches.
are you
What am
ready?
I doing? All right.
Live?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the host of
With
Fourth and Inches,
we are live.
Mr.
Okay,
James
so
Elam. I hear an echo. What's going on?
you hear an echo? I
Yeah,
don't know.
let me see. Let me see. Okay, never mind. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the host of Fourth and Inches. There we go. All right. I'm sorry. Once again, we're still working out the kinks. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the host, the one and only Mr. James Elam. All right, man, you got the flow. Tell us what's good. What's going on? Hello, Mr. James Elam. Oh, snap. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, we had a slight disconnection, but we got Mr. J.E. on with us. Once again, let's give it up for Mr. James Elam. All right, man. Before the communication got shut down for a second, yeah, tell us, get us caught up on week five's
Week
action.
5. We're gonna start it off with the Thursday night game.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
call this the field goal bowl. Because
Okay.
all they did was kick field goals.
Okay. Let me before I get too deep in, let us give a shout out to our sponsors, Slappy's Meats and Cheeses. But like they say, you need absolutely not a tooth to know that my meat is the truth. Let's give it up for Slappy's. Slappy's Meat and Cheeses, located in Sheboygan. All right, Mr. J.E., it's yours.
So yeah, Thursday night game was the Colts and the Broncos.
Whoo! That's what I'm talking about.
And it wasn't very interesting to watch. A lot of defense being played, but not much offense. The score was
Mm.
12-9 with the Colts winning in overtime.
Okay, okay, okay.
All they did was kick field goals the whole game. So
Okay, so you think field goals was the, I guess you could say, the leading factor to this game? What do you think that the Broncos, right? That the Broncos defense was up to par this week, or did you see some kinks in it?
well, the defense was okay. I mean, it wasn't a high scoring game. More or less, it was just the fact that Russell Wilson was a little banged up and wasn't able to complete passes. Missed a couple wide open receivers and really cost them the game at the end when they could have ran for the first or the touchdown on the goal line there, and he missed a wide open play.
Okay. All right, so let's go on to the next game. What's the next game you got for us?
The Giants and the Packers.
Who? The who? Oh, the Pats and the Packers.
The Giants and the Packers.
Oh, the
The
Giants
Giants.
and the Packers. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was Sunday's game in England. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. The England game. which I would call a trap game for the Packers because for some reason the Giants play us pretty hard every year. Every time we play them, they play us pretty decent, and the Giants' offense hasn't been up to par. Really, all they had been able to do is run the ball.
Well, honestly, to be honest with you, the only two teams that I ever was feared for the Packers going against was the 49ers and the Giants. It was the only two teams that I was like, wow, this is serious. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
how do you feel about that?
yeah, I agree with you. The Niners, they give us hard. They give us a hard time. Also, I have to agree with you on that. They always
Okay.
play pretty hard. They always have a pretty good defense, especially here lately.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers' problem, especially if you can get pressure on them with just the down lineman.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, we were basically winning this game. They end up not moving or scoring any points in the second half, letting the Giants come back and win. Defense couldn't get any third down stops. That was one of the major problems.
Okay.
And we basically let Saquon Barkley run all over us
Yeah. Yeah.
and Daniel Jones because he made a couple big runs too to keep the chains moving.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And really, Aaron Rodgers kind of looked lackluster in that second half. Couple batted passes, especially where I think we should have ran the ball on the goal line there at least one time. We got A.J. Dillon, this dude like 240 pounds. Give him the rock.
Hmm.
Let him
Mm-hmm.
run it in. But
Hmm.
that cost us the game. They were saying that Aaron Rodgers changed a couple of those play calls on the goal line. He had a run pass option and
Okay.
changed it to pass plays.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, man, got it. Got it.
Ne-
All right. Next
Next, I want
game.
to go.
Go ahead. Next team. Next game.
Next, I want to go into the Steelers game. I'm a Steelers fan, but the Steelers got blew out the water by Buffalo.
Hmm. Okay. Let's
The score
elaborate.
was, the score was 38-3. They threw 4 touchdowns in the first half. They
Okay.
tied the
Okay.
Buffalo Bills record.
Okay.
They couldn't stop them if they tried. Josh Allen threw for 424 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Okay.
Basically, they was doing whatever they wanted to. They
Hmm.
even took him out in the fourth quarter, and he still had 400 yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
He threw a 98-yard pass in the first quarter.
Hmm. Okay. So, like I
Yeah.
said, this is week 5, Fourth and Inches, with your host, Mr. James Elam. Let's give it up. Any special guests in the house or anybody want to comment or come in and give some opinions? You're welcome. The floor is yours. The chat rooms are open. Remember, like and subscribe. This is only the beginning. This is our second week, but week 5 of the NFL. We have a bunch of other shows coming up. And let's get back to some of this football thing with Mr. James Elam.
Well, I'm going to jump down to one of the games I think was very exciting.
Okay.
We had the Chargers and the Browns. This was a very good game,
Okay.
but I think the Chargers really got away with it because they made a bad call. They went for it on fourth down, right in Cleveland's area. They kick a field goal, and basically gave the ball to Cleveland in good range to kick a field goal, and Cleveland missed the field goal, which really could have cost the Chargers the game.
Okay.
A lot of these
Okay.
new coaches, they just be going for it all the time on fourth down, and that's the difference between having a winning record and a losing record.
Okay.
Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
That's right. That's right.
And the Eagles beat the Cardinals to stay undefeated. For all those Philly fans out there, it was a nice, close game with the Eagles defense holding it down at the end. Jalen Hurts coming up with some big plays to keep them undefeated.
Yep. Amen. Okay. So once again, um, James Elam, host of Fourth and Inches. A little bit more organized this week. You know, we still a work in progress. But thanks everybody for listening and tuning in. If you're listening to it live or you're gonna catch it on the live recording, please just like and subscribe, make your comments. I don't care if you think the show sucked. Just let us know. Um, what else we got? What else we got on the docket, Mr. Elam? What's going on?
Well, I also want to talk about the Ravens and the Bengals. That was a very good game. A lot of good defense played in that game. It was close to the end. And I also say this was another bad coaching call because the Bengals was right on the goal line there, 4th and 2. And instead of kicking the field goal, which probably could have won them the game at the end, they went for 4th and 2 with a shovel pass out of all things. And the ball got knocked down, and they didn't score. So they could have won that game. And that's a division rivalry. And they could have been up on the Ravens, but now they're down. The Ravens on top.
Okay. Okay. Next game.
I want to go into this blowout. Got a blowout game by the Patriots, who blew the Detroit Lions out, holding them to a donut.
Oh.
Couldn't even get the scoreboard. There was a lot of close games this week also, with Atlanta losing to Tampa Bay 15-21.
Okay.
We had the Titans and the Commanders, another close game. Titans pulled that out 21-17. The Cowboy fans, they pulled off a big win over the Los Angeles Rams.
Mm-hmm.
People probably didn't see that coming to keep Cooper Rush undefeated. Maybe we got a quarterback controversy going there in Dallas.
Okay.
The Pat comes back. Dak.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's take a quick break. Let's get into some music and oh no, not yet, not yet. We can't have a break yet. Okay, let's come on, man. Let's get caught up on some more football week 5.
Okay.
Do you want to go into any early predictions or you want to keep going on with week 5? Whatever's on the docket for you.
Predictions for next week?
Yes.
Yeah, we can go into that.
Okay.
I'll start with the Thursday night game.
Okay.
We got the Commanders playing the Bears. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who gonna win this game. The Bears are at home, but this is a close game. Both of these teams haven't been playing to their full potential.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who's gonna win. They got the Bears favored to win by 1 point.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah, I might have to go with the Bears. My girlfriend in here sending me googly eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said they got the bear. Oh yeah, she's a Bears fan.
I think I'll be in trouble if I don't pick the Bears.
Ask her what's her prospects on the Bears and how far does she think they're gonna go this year.
Okay, hold on. So what's your prediction on the Bears season? What do you think? Okay. What? Okay. Okay. She's saying they're a work in progress and they need receivers. She's not expecting them to go that far right now, but she thinks they have a good start with the quarterback they drafted. Yeah, she had to throw that Packer hating knowledge up in there, talking about not like the Packers,
Okay. Okay.
Super Bowl champs. We think we're going to the Super Bowl. It's bowl or bust, baby. I just started it now.
Okay. All right. Keep it going, man. Y'all can have this debate. You can get her on. Add her in. Y'all can have this debate. Like that's what makes the show. Cause we basically got dead air. Um. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is he looking for the Packers and the Bears game? Didn't they play this? Didn't they played the first game? Wasn't it? Wasn't the Packers versus the Bears?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right, Mr. J.E. And you can even introduce your guest if you want to. Let's give it up one time for Mr. James Elam.
Thanks.
Live studio audience.
So I also wanted to talk about Tampa Bay plays the Steelers. They got Tampa Bay 8 point favorites over the Steelers. Steelers, my other team. I'm Packers Steelers all day.
Yep, me too. Me too.
Steelers probably go take another L. I'm gonna be realistic. Hate to say it, but Tampa Bay defense pretty tough. I'm always pulling for my team, but Tampa Bay looking pretty good this year.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Whoa. 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 We got comments. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Why does it keep going to that? All right. What is this? Yes. Yes. The board is up and we are on. Let me see. Let's see what's going on.
Comment.
Is this on the same show? I don't know. I'm having some weird difficulties, man. All right. We got a Mrs. Nikita Mulligan saying, "Great game, Giants," and we have a Mr. or we have a J.C. Mosley. Giants a good game, Vikings. All right. Praising the Giants and saying good game to the Vikings. Mr. J.C. Mosley once again says Cooper Rush getting benched for Dak. He did good while he was out, but can't win the Super Bowl with Cooper. Let me say that one more time. Cooper Rush getting benched for Dak. He did good while he was out, but win Super Bowl they can't win the Super Bowl with Cooper. But I agree with that. I really agree with that.
I agree with it too, but I'm just saying that he don't win the big games.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, he lost the first game he played in.
Okay.
Cooper Rush won what 4 games in a row. I'm just saying. I don't think he's a better player than that. He might be a better game manager, but yeah, you probably wouldn't win the Super Bowl just trying to manage the game because you're gonna need the quarterback to go out there and eventually make some plays and maybe win the game for you.
Okay, I think we got some more action here. Mr. Keita Mulligan says the Giants wasn't sucking when they whooped the Packers. Okay, all right. All right, elaborate, man. This is the action. JC Mosey, if you're out there, let's get in on this. Shout out to
Man,
JC Mosey, Nikita Mulligan. Thank y'all for tuning in. Couldn't
the
do it without
Giants
y'all.
still
All right.
suck. The Giants still suck.
Mmm.
Bad coaching going on there. Our
Mmm.
defense coordinator need to get fired already. We didn't spend too much money on our defense for it to be looking this bad.
Mmm. Okay. 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 What is going on? This ain't the.
So I'm gonna say
All right.
fire the defensive coach, and the Packers will look a lot better. We got to run the ball more right now, especially on the goal line.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't care if they're in the 8-man front. You give it to Big A.J. Dillon or Aaron Jones. Let them both get a crack at it. See if one of them can run it in.
Yes. Yes. All right. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with these. Let me see. All right. All right. We can keep it going.
Okay. Got some more predictions going on for next week. You got the Packers playing the Jets.
Okay. Here
Go
we go.
Pack
Okay.
go.
I was on the wrong one.
Got them favored by 7.
Okay. We
And
had
you're
10
home.
views so far. Okay. All right. Oh no.
You all right over there, dog?
Okay. I failed, but I'm back. Um.
You gotta be
We got.
careful, man. You
We
can't be
got.
slipping on that peanut oil.
We got Mr. James Elam. Let's give it up. Ah. Ah. Okay. Uh. Ah. All right. Mr. James Elam's in the house. I don't know what we're talking about. I've been smoking my problems away. My problems away. But listen, we got James Elam. He's here. He's doing it, and it's exciting. Week 5 NFL, Fourth and Inches, Episode 2. Mr. J.E. Let's give it up.
Yeah, we just going over the week 6
Yes.
prediction.
Yes. Week 6 predictions. Okay. Week 6 prediction.
Okay. Next, I'm gonna go with the Vikings over the Dolphins. We don't know who's starting for the Dolphins because both of their quarterbacks been concussed. The starting quarterback Tua got knocked out. Now Bridgewater, he concussed. Right now they got the third string quarterback going. So I'm picking the Vikings to beat them. They're 3-point favorites.
Okay. Okay. I got a question. I got a comment from somebody. It says, "Is there protocol to when a player is musty on the field? Is there some type of protocol or sustained injury from being musty in a live game?"
Musty.
Yes.
I don't think there's a protocol for that.
Okay. Okay. That answers that question. But what is going on? Are we still on week 6? Are we
Yeah,
going? Are we going to talk about what's the hot team? I got a button coming up. What is the hot team this week? What's your hot team?
my hot team for the week.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens. Have to go with the Ravens this week.
Okay, the Ravens definitely, definitely. I definitely want to see that team go somewhere. And as a matter of fact, this show is sponsored by Slappy's Meats and Cheeses, where another motto is, if you can't chew, you know what to do. My meats are tender. Just remember. All right, let's get back to Mr. J. E.
Yeah, the Ravens my team of the week. They play the Giants.
Okay.
And Lamar's been looking pretty good. Black quarterback. Always got to root for the black quarterback.
Okay, what's your slapping team for the week for week 5? Pick if you could pick one team, and I want Mr. J.C. Mosley to chime in and Miss Nikita Mulligan to chime in. The one team that was the hottest team in week 5. Let's get it. Who is your slapping team? All right.
Okay. Week 5 for me, I would have to go with Buffalo, who destroyed.
Buffalo. Okay, Buffalo. Okay.
I mean, they look so good out there. It's just too easy for them.
All right. All right. Buffalo. We yes, yes. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Okay. And you said the Ravens you think is going to be okay. This is another segment we're going to try. Um, Mr. Elam is going to say his slapping team for the week, and then he's going to have a prediction for what's the slapping team for next week. The team that just come up and slapped you and shocked the whole NFL or shocked everybody with the performance of the week. All right,
So,
so we got the Giants for week 5, and prediction is
oh
the
no, no.
Ravens. The Ravens for week 6. So hopefully, when we around this time next week, will it stay the same or will it be different? So we're trying to keep the matches up so you guys can keep up. Let's go with Miss Nikita Mulligan. She has picked Philly. Philly, and is that for week 5 or are you talking about for week 6? Well, I guess. Oh, you know what? That is a good point. Nikita Mulligan says Philly because they're undefeated, so they got to be hot, which is true. So what other team would be hot besides the undefeated team? I guess another undefeated team, but there's only one undefeated team in Philly, so I guess they have to be the hot team. Let's give it up for the slapping team of the week. Philly.
Yeah, I would say Philly's a good team, but I don't think they really played any competition yet.
Mm. But
Dallas, they
but
play
these are
Dallas week coming up. That's gonna
okay.
be a good challenge, but I expect them to beat Dallas.
Okay, but
A better
this is a
game.
professional sport. Like we say these things like they didn't play anybody, but everybody is in the NFL. So
Yeah, but we all know it's stronger teams than weaker teams.
okay, okay, but everybody's professional in the NFL. So what makes a team better? Is it the coaching or the performance, or what do you think, Mr. J?
To me, it's a combination of everything. As
Okay.
far as coaching, a good coach can only get you so far if you don't have good players.
Yes.
Like I would say that the Giants outcoached the Packers.
Okay.
They don't have the best players. He got a couple good ones, but I feel like they outcoached us for sure.
Yep, you're right, 100%. You're right, 100%. Miss
So
Mulligan said they until they get beat. They're the hot team until they get beat. So, do you agree with that, Mr. Elam, or is
yeah,
it one
I
of those
agree.
things?
I'm not saying I'm not saying Philly is not a good team. You asked me
Okay,
who was my hot team of the week.
okay, okay,
He won
okay.
the game, but it was a real close game. They didn't blow them out.
Right.
Buffalo blew out the Steelers. It was 38-3. They
Okay,
took their starting quarterback out at the
okay.
end of the third quarter, the beginning of the fourth. The man
Yes,
didn't
yes,
play.
yes.
He didn't play the whole fourth quarter, and he threw for 400 and some yards.
Okay, okay,
Quarters.
okay. And live, we're live, fourth and inches with your host, Mr. James. We're gonna get into some more things. Um, everything football here. Do you want to dabble in a little bit of college, or you want to discuss some anything else on your mind?
Nah, I don't talk about college too much.
Oh yeah, it's too much. Okay,
I
all
really,
right,
I really haven't been keeping up with college this year, right, as of now. So
okay, okay. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
yeah. So who do you think? Let me ask you a question. I know
Okay.
I'm the host, but you're my co-host. So
Okay. Okay. We got Ms. Mulligan said saying that the Steelers playing with a rookie quarterback. They should have blew them out. Okay. Well, yeah, that does make sense too. Good points.
what about the defense? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
defense ain't rookies. I'm a Steelers fan. I mean, our defense ain't the best. Our problem is our secondary. I will say that, but they got blew out.
Yes. Yes, they
Ain't no
did.
way
Yes, they
around
did.
it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did. They did. Yes, they did. Okay. You're about to ask a question.
Sir, I was going to ask you,
Yes.
who do you see maybe winning it this year?
Winning it this year. Oh man. I kind of want to say Denver. I got a good feeling that it's. I got a good feeling it's gonna be Denver for some reason. I don't know. I just feel like Denver. They stumbling now, but once it gets going, then I truly think that they're gonna. I really think that they're going to make some noise. But the team that I'm really rooting for is the Baltimore Colts. That is the team I'm definitely hoping to make some noise and actually win the Super Bowl so they can get his young boy a championship and they can
Oh,
shut up. But right here we got Miss Mulligan again. It's hard for a defense if they always on the field. The offense ain't performing. The offense isn't performing. So yeah, okay. What about that, JE?
okay. He's a rookie quarterback,
Okay,
but he did throw the ball for 400 yards. I mean, it was three something. I got to look back at the actual game to break that all down to you. I don't see. I think this is the problem.
okay,
Buffalo offense right now, it's just so easy for him.
okay,
He hit 327 yards. I mean, but his percentage wasn't that high as far as completion because he
okay.
threw the ball 52 times for 34 completions.
Okay, we got a couple people listening, and thank y'all for listening. We got a few likes, thank y'all. We just still setting it up. I got the little studio. I got to get my better cameras, and I'm trying to find out a way to get me and Mr. JE on the screen. Or maybe you think, maybe we can do a pre-recorded show and just record it and then post it. But I like going live because I like the live interaction. But
Right.
next week we will be having Watch Wild High, Vampire in Brooklyn. Please do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, back to
Yeah, I
Mr.
mean,
J. Yeah, go
right
ahead.
now it's just looking easy out there for Buffalo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Josh Allen's a pretty good quarterback, and I don't see too many teams stopping him. I really got them. I really got them in the. I gotta say, to me right now, the best looking teams are in the AFC. I gotta go Ravens, Chiefs. Me thinking maybe the Bills come out on top from the AFC this year. And
Okay.
right now, I don't see anybody really messing with Philly in the NFC. Philly's looking good. They're deep. They're pretty deep there, and they just know how to win close games right now. I mean, they won that close game against the Cardinals. Get out at the end. They're more of a running team. You can throw the ball. You can throw that rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to sustain the drives, keep the first downs going, and move the ball so they can keep scoring. That's the main thing. Like a lot of quarterbacks, even when they're young and they mobile, they don't know when to run, when not to run. They try to force passes too much sometimes.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's go back to the comments on the board. We got a Miss Sabrina Butler in here saying they will save Dak until they play my Lions next week. Oh, okay. I think she said she's coming back until when they play the Lions. Okay. That'll be an interesting game. And then Miss Mulligan says, and the Lions gonna win. Okay, okay. I hope my Lions do win. Shout out to the Detroit Lions. We got a Detroit Lions fan in the house. Rita Butler. Okay, let's get back
Get
to it.
a win.
Yes. Yeah, I was just in Detroit last week, man. Like, I went to a Detroit game. I went last Thanksgiving when they played the Bears. That was actually my first ever NFL game. And shout out to my cousin Tevin who got us the tickets, and we were right there near the field, and it was excellent. It was excellent. You know, I really want to go to a Green Bay game. But how many NFL games have you been to, Mr. J E?
I've been to one.
Okay,
It
which
was,
game was that?
uh, it was in Green Bay. It was Dallas against the Cowboys. I mean, Dallas against the Packers, of course.
Hmm.
Packers against the Bulls.
Oh, you
It was
actually
a good
went.
game.
You actually went to that.
Yeah, yeah. It was like it was cold, man. It was. I had to say it's like in October.
And we got a question by Miss Sabrina Butler. Y'all okay? LOL. Are we okay, Mr. J E? Like, no, just clowning around. We gotta get some more humor and some more things involved. Like, uh,
Yeah, we
second
just
week.
started, so please support us.
Yeah. Just this is just one of the shows we're working on. We both busy. My man is a major player in a manufacturing operation, and I do IT. So we both pretty busy, but we're gonna make time. And a matter of fact, since we're in here, just to get off subject, we plan on starting like a DJing show where we just play music, everybody parties. It's called Welcome to the Party. And this week we're gonna do 1990, 95. 95, all the big cuts from 95, the shows. You can chime in and tell us what you were doing that year, if you were even live that year. Me and Jay graduated in what year?
96.
1996. So 95 was our year. 95 was an up and down year for some of us. But more about that when the show comes. We'll be posting it. It's just subscribe to us and you can get on. If 95 was your year, let me know in the chat. Okay. Back to Mr. J.E. We're talking about Are we still on week 6, or do you want to go a little further, or do you want to go a little back? It's your call.
So we're talking about predictions.
Yes.
My Super Bowl predictions. I got Philly and the
Okay.
Bills. I'm thinking the Bills might pull it out. This might be their Super Bowl year.
The Bills. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
I just like the improvements they made on the defensive side of the ball, and I can see the maturation in Josh Allen.
Okay, okay.
I'm a better quarterback. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. You might look back on this and might find out I was wrong,
Okay.
but that's my predictions so far. This week 6 is coming along.
All right, my man. We got man Mr. James Elam. Let's give it up. Once again, our sponsor is Slappies Meats and Cheeses, where you need absolutely not a tooth to know that my meat is the truth. Shout out to Slappies. Let's give it up for Slappies. Slappies Meats and Cheeses. All right, back with Mr. J.E. Thank you, man. We got your show. Your show is doing pretty good. You got up to 11 viewers on here today. To y'all, it might that's small, but this us. This is due to us. Like this is the first time we ever got to this in depth, and it's only gonna get better. You know, nobody starts off at the top, so we're willing to take that journey and have fun with it. Just got to get more organized and scheduled. So just tune in. We here, everybody. Just give us a chance. Come on, man, please.
Any predictions from the audience?
Yes, any predictions from anybody out there? You can chime in, comment. We're sitting here. We're here for you. We're here for the people. So, what is any predictions about the Super Bowl coming up? The Super Bowl. What team? Did anybody predict is gonna win? We got 3 likes though. 3 people like the show. We thank y'all. We got a couple of middle fingers. We got a couple of things, but it's all in fun, man. We sitting up here. It's about to get winter. It's about to get cool. It's about to get cold. You know, you're gonna want to talk stuff to somebody, man. Okay, all right, here we go. Um, Nikita Mullen says, "I agree. The Bears do look good." Okay, all right, all right, all right. Let's elaborate more on that, Mr. J.E.
You said who look good?
The Bills. I
Oh
agree. The
yeah,
Bills look good. Yes.
yeah, yeah. Well, like I was saying, I like their offense, and I think their defense is. They made a couple key acquisitions.
Okay, but I think she's saying that they look good for the Super Bowl, and so you guys
Right.
are agreeing. Okay, all right, all right. But I usually see it like the teams that we get hyped for and we think are gonna make the most noise and make moves are usually the ones that really don't make it that far. It be the teams that you don't expect because nobody expected the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Do you know anybody that had the Rams pick?
Uh, Probably not the whole year. I mean, you can see it coming along as they start gaining momentum, and it's all about. See, this is the thing too. It's all about getting hot at the right time. All you need for the defense to be able to make enough stops.
Okay,
The offense
Miss
is able to
Mulligan once again says,
stop.
let's go to the chat room one more time. Miss Mulligan says it would definitely be a change of pace from the Patriots all those years. Yeah, yeah, we kind of want to see another team win. I mean, the Rams was a nice change of pace. Um, Tampa Bay but basically it was Brady winning another championship, and I don't know
We all
that year just seemed rigged because it's just like it's too coincidental. It's too coincidental. how does the team that's hosting the Super Bowl play with probably the greatest quarterback? Well, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Super Bowl win by Tampa Bay was kind of a? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta say, yeah, I agree with you, man, because
Yes, 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 yes.
it seems like Brady always winning. There's always something. Always something. We had the Flake Gate, we had Spy Gate, got the Tampa Gate. Always a gate with Brady.
Okay, okay. We got somebody chiming in. Just a second. Hold on. Hello. Are you there? Yes. Yes. Okay, we're still live. We had a caller coming in. Let's go back to the chat line. I would like to see San Fran for the NFC, for the San Francisco 49ers for the NFC. That's actually a good pick. Like, they're diehard San Diego fans out there. My friend is one of
Yeah, the Niners got a good team. I mean, if they can get, I'll say the Niners got a chance of meeting Philly in the NFC Championship.
them. Okay. Oh, I got a call in. Caller, can you state your name? He's calling from Nigeria. This is the man, the Nigerian homie, Eshaw. Let's give it up all the way from Nigeria at night. Eshaw, let's give it up.
Yeah, yeah, what's up, my people? How you doing? I go by the name I to the SHAUYAU, Shao Yao. And I'm the son of the elders. You can call me Rapper Rapper, my flow Dappa Dappa. I'm feeling so fly, Tappa Tappa. Yo, we don't land, we don't show. What up, my people? How you doing?
Okay, let's get back to the chat line. Miss Nikita Mulligan says, especially after they benched the quarterback and had to bring him back. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, no, I'm here. I'm here. Just a little disconnection. My man calling from over there, and his connection keep going in and out. That's why I had to switch back to the chat room.
right.
But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being a part of this. We're talking about the quarterback in San Francisco that was benched and they brought him back. What about that, Mr. J. E.
Oh, Garoppolo. Yeah, he was benched, but the starting quarterback they were going with got hurt for the year, so they had no choice but to give it back to Jimmy G.
Okay, okay.
He's a good quarterback. He's more of a game manager.
Yes, yes, yes.
He's not going to force the ball. He's going to make the right play and just keep the offense rolling. Now, with
Okay.
a great defense like San Francisco and a quarterback like him, it's possible to actually win a championship. Because every now and then he can go make a play, and they
Okay.
got some good offensive players
Okay.
that to help him do that.
Okay, we had a misconnection, but the man is back. Just to break a little bit away for a couple minutes. This is my man's call. He's been trying to get on. He's got a couple of shows coming up. He's doing really well with his music in Africa. He's trying to raise some funds for some upcoming things that he needs, and he wants a little crowdsource. He needs a little help. He said it's been rough. Um, just go ahead and tell him a little bit about your situation, Mr. Eshaw. Still on?
I'm a shout from Africa, Lagos, Nigeria. And I've been keeping away for a very long. I'm raising some funds, to get back on my feet. It's been so we've been keeping it real, trying to fix, a whole lot of things and all that. So it's not really easy.
Okay, Miss Eshaw, tell us a little bit about the things that you do.
Yeah, I do music for a living.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to trust it.
Okay. Let's get back to the show, Mr. Eshaw. We are discussing week 5 of the NFL. Okay, we have this is the host. Let me introduce you to the host, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. James Elam.
Hello.
All right, he's the host of the show. We're gonna get back to the subject. We just broke away for a minute. My man called. He had some time and he wanted to get on, and he has an upcoming show coming up too. So let's get to know him a little more. He had a song called "Party" that was on the radio, very heavy. It was in rotation. Matter of fact, he had a couple of acknowledgments. The song was called "Party." One day we'll get it on here. Uh, but let's get back to fourth and inches. Mr. J.E., thanks for chiming in. Thanks for giving us your opinion. Anybody else out there with predictions for this year's Super Bowl, this season's Super Bowl? Hello? 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 Anybody
You
there?
know,
Anybody there? Somebody else? No kill. All right, let's give it up one time for somebody that's in here.
Okay, so I want to go to my game of the week for week 6,
Yes, here we go. Yes.
which is Buffalo versus Kansas City.
Oh, Mahomes versus the other dude that played for Buffalo.
This is going to be a tough game.
Very tough game.
Buffalo lost to Kansas City in the playoffs last year.
Buffalo did lose to
Mahomes
Kansas
having
City.
a last-minute comeback drive.
Yes, Buffalo did lose to Kansas last year.
Kansas City's at home, and they have Buffalo favored
Kansas City's at home in Buffalo.
by by 3 points. We'll say 3 points. We'll
By
say
three
two
points.
point
By
five, but we all know can't score a half a point, so we'll
yeah.
say 3 points.
Yes, 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 yes. Let's do the right thing. Talk
And
about some more things and
I'm gonna say I'm thinking Buffalo might actually pull it out this time.
hmm, hmm.
Buffalo.
Okay, okay, all right.
I think it'll be a close game. It should be a high scoring game. Whoever defense can come up with that stop at the end will win.
Wow, wow, that's well put. That is very well put.
I'm thinking Buffalo's going to be able to pull it out.
Hmm. Okay, okay. I think so too. Buffalo is one of those teams that's going to surprise everybody, but does everybody think that they're going to make it to the Super Bowl? Let's go back to the chat room. We got Miss Butler saying that would be nice. Everybody loves music. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get you know well the next show coming up is going to be music from 1995. So if you subscribe, we'll put it out there for you to like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications. And don't forget to hit that bell. And when we come on, you'll be the first to know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for just listening. I mean, even if it's only 5 or 6 of y'all in here, I'm here, man. I feel like I'm just hanging out with my people, man. I got my man James, the football. This is his show. This is all his idea. He put it together. Fourth and Inches is his. And Fourth and Inches is a trademark of Mr. James Elam Enterprises. So this is his show. So you can hit him up. And what are your social media platforms that they can hit you up
Uh, I got Facebook
on? Okay.
and I got Instagram. Instagram is Cat 78
Okay.
This is James Elam.
Okay. Okay. I think you might have to get like a new page and separate because once people start getting a hold of this and know that you are a host of a highly successful major live football show, you're gonna be out of here. You're gonna have so many DMs from fans and diehard supporters of their team. It's gonna get crazy for you, man. So we're gonna get everything up and running over here with the social media aspect, but this is a dry run on everything. Like I said, this is Mr. James Elam's fourth and inches. Okay, my African, my boy Esau left. Yeah, he's gonna be doing some big things, man. The man is really talented. We ooh, tried to get him on. We had a couple of shows.
Okay.
Okay.
So Eshaw, you sing or you rap?
Yeah, he rap, man. He got a couple of. I'm gonna slide him to you and let you check it out, man. He really wanted to get on, and I told him you was a big music dude back in the day, cause you were the inner city hoodlums. That was one of the most pop, one of the
Yeah.
most poppinest underground hip hop acts that the city had, man. It's sad that these dudes were before their time. Like these dudes can rap. And run down the members of the crew so we can take them back. That's why we need to do that '95 show. Like
Yeah.
that was when it was popping. The ICH Inner City Hoodlums. Whoo,
Right.
Milwaukee was on fire back then, man. These dudes was dropping fire in the attic, like recorded, running back, man. It was fire. But Mr. James Elam was Cash. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the acronyms because it's a little. But Cash was the man. CASH, not Cash. CASH. Checking all supplemental housing. I'm gonna just put it like that to
Yeah.
put
We'll
it
go
clean
with that
version.
for
I'm
now.
gonna I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, the man did his thing back then. But that's what I'm saying. The show coming up. We're doing '95 music. We want to talk about what was going on in '95, the ups and the downs of 1995. And what do you think are some cuts from 1995 that should be on this list? I don't.
1995.
Yeah, I don't pick them as just random.
Random. See, I might say something that wasn't actually from 95.
Okay.
95.
Okay. That was like this is how we do it. Brandy was big then. I think this is how we do it was probably the biggest record next to the Loonies as far as hip hop and R&B in the '90s. In '95, you had Michael
I
Jackson.
mean, that was definitely a good song.
Yep. You had Michael Jackson's "You Are Not Alone." You had
Oh,
there was
man,
some
we
hits.
gotta go Gangster's Paradise. Because the
Yes,
man
that's yes
passed
that
away.
that's one that was on there too. I seen. I
The
seen it.
man just passed away.
Yeah,
Cooley.
shout out to Coolio, man. Did you hear why they said he he you hear why he died? You hear how he died?
No, how he died?
Yeah, they said he had an overdose. But here's the thing that they were saying about the overdose. They were saying, man, I can't wait to this show. This is some things that we're gonna be discussing.
They said
That
what? I couldn't hear
that
you.
they said that he was messing with some with I don't know what it was. It was dope, but it was laced with fentanyl. So they
All
lacing everything with fentanyl now, and this man 59 years old. His heart can't take this new dope. Like
right,
they doing something to this stuff. So man, that's why hey, be careful out there, man. No matter what age you are, man. Just I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not encouraging drug use and drug abuse, but I mean, be careful, man. You do what you got to do. Man, what happened to the old stuff, man? Remember, it was just weed. It wasn't no other stuff. It was crack. But everybody knew crackheads, and even the functionals. But man, what we gonna do? We losing them, man. Who else we done lost? We done lost DMX. We done
DMX
lost.
same way.
Yeah. We lost DMX. We done lost Coolio. Didn't we just lose somebody else? We did. Well, that was David Earl. He had a heart attack. He died of natural causes. Um, yeah. We gonna miss you, Coolio, man. Fantastic voyage. We lost Coolio at 59 years old, man. It's hard when we lose these icons that we look at and
I
see
know
their
you remember
history.
Dina Howard, Freak Like Me.
What about yeah? I think that should be on there. Anybody else got any suggestions out there from music from '95? If you got your iPad, your phone, Google music from '95, and just tell me some just tell me some cuts on there that you would like to hear. And if they're on there, hey, they made it. Thank you. But here we go. We got the Nigerian homie calling back again. Um, any questions you want to ask him, Mr. J.E.? Because you are the host of the show, and is there anything you want to ask him?
Uh, who inspired him?
Okay. Who inspired you, Esau?
Who inspired me?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I was. You mean back home in Africa or overseas? Because when you talk internationally, I was inspired by Nasir Jones.
I mean, who was the first person you heard that made you want to get into music? I'm talking, it could be African, it could be international. I'm just saying, who did you hear and you said, man, I want to follow that in their footsteps?
Hello, Esau. Are you there? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's bad connection. Bad connection, man. You always had bad connections on here. But hey man, we gonna get back into your show, man. This we can't be. It's nice for you to do that. Thanks for looking out. But this is all about fourth and inches, man. We talking about football from the moment we start streaming to the end. Then we can do the music thing. We're probably gonna try to do it. I want to set something up for this Saturday. This Saturday, probably at like maybe 9 to 10 o'clock. We're gonna
Okay.
start the yeah. We're gonna start it. No, maybe not even that late. Maybe around 7, 8. We got to figure it out. But this Saturday, for sure, be looking for Welcome to the Party. We're gonna start off with music from 1995. So get out your pads, write down what music you think should be on the playlist, and we'll talk about the year 1995. So let's get back to Mr. J.E. and fourth and inches. Mr. J.E., you know what? I think this deserves a round of applause.
And I want to end the show on
Okay.
my last game of the week.
Okay.
I got to go the Cowboys versus the Eagles.
Cowboys versus the Eagle. Anything else out there? Miss Butler, Miss Mulligan, JC,
Is a division rivalry. With
JC Mosley.
the Eagles being undefeated and the Cowboys being 4-1.
Okay. Okay.
In this game will take
Okay. Nice. 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 Nice.
top on the division.
Nice. 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 Okay. Anybody else? Before we go, uh, chat room is open. Nigerian homie. Any shout outs? I mean, this is Mr.
Yeah,
J.E.
yeah,
show.
Nikita Mulligan said she
yeah.
thinks the Cowboys is gonna win.
The reception is bad. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, Nikita Lyon. I'm sorry, Nikita Mulligan says that.
I
I'm
said
sorry. Say
the
that again.
reception is bad over here. The network.
Okay, bad reception. Trying to get him in. I'm sorry. What do we say about the Cowboys?
Said Nikita Mulligan's going for the Cowboys.
Okay. Okay.
I'm thinking the Eagles are gonna pull it off.
Okay. 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 I agree. I agree. The Eagles versus the Cowboys. The most exciting game of the week. Let's chime in. Let's everybody in here. Let's get together and watch it. Watch it. Let's get together and watch it. Oh, we gotta watch it so bad. Oh, we gotta watch it so bad.
And
We gotta watch it. Goddamn. Goddamn it, we gotta watch it. Okay.
that would be the end of fourth and inches.
Okay. Fourth and inches is brought to you by Slappy's Meat and Cheeses. I'm not gonna wait. Slappy's Meat and Cheeses, where their motto is, if you knew it. Wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Slappy's. Slappy's Meats and Cheeses. If you knew what you chew, because you need no teeth to enjoy this tender meat. Okay, that was Slappy's Meats and Cheeses. Thank you for being a sponsor. They really don't sponsor us in money. They sponsor us in potted meat. What's another selection? They specialize in potted meat, hog head cheese,
Vienna
um,
sausage.
liver cheese, certain type of Vienna sausage. You can get jalapeno. You can get sriracha. Um, it says this is tadpole dingling meat. Wait, no, no, that's not right. That's not right. Can't say that. Oh, thank you. Miss Mulligan said, "Good job this week, gentlemen. See, we getting a little better. Thanks for being a fan, a regular on the show. Even though she's not a host on here, but she's a regular on the show. She's gonna be a part of this for a long time. We keep going, and even in the music show, want to get on there and play the music, smoke your smoke, drink your drink, relax, have a good time, chop it up with your people. That's what we trying to do. We just trying to bring people together with these shows. I mean, it's not the greatest, it's not the best, but we doing all right. But let my little homie get on there and say something real quick. All right, Eshaw, what's going on?
You see, I'm a fan of your show. You know what I'm saying? I really respect the fact that you're trying to make something happen, and connecting people all over the world. Big
Yes.
ups for that. Big ups.
Yes, that's all we're trying to do. So we got a show coming up, Eshaw. We're going to be talking about the music of 1995, and believe it or not, you're on with a underground hip hop legend, Mr. J.E., Mr. Cash from the Inner City Hoodlums, who had quite a few underground tapes circulating from around 93 to about 97. So they really did their thing. They had a few shows in Waukegan. We had a few setups in Waukegan. We went to Decatur. We went to a couple of places in Illinois, and the fans was really feeling it, man. If 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 we had that talent, if we had streaming and all that, these dudes would be considered hip hop legends by now. Like if we had all the streaming and the access to music back then, this dude, I'm talking about. Listen to this. This dude was Rick Ross before Rick Ross, and I know you heard that before, haven't you, Je?
Yes, I have.
Yes, he was Rick Ross before Rick Ross. So Rick Ross came out. I said, "This my damn boy rapping." I was like, "Wow." I was like, "Wow." Like, wow. So it's
Yeah.
funny how we see something like that and don't recognize until we see it somewhere else. And I was like, "Man, my dude even sound like that, even rap like that." But we got Esau is a African hip hop star.
Sensation.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You see, hip hop has really made a whole lot of people, bring them, on their feet, make them, the unique kind of person they want to be. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Shaq O'Neal interview recently. That was saying the rapper of basketball, of all time. I never knew he's a very good rapper. You know what I'm talking about? Shaq, Shaq O'Neal. I listened to his interview and I realized that he featured Biggie Small in one of his singles he dropped over then. So,
Okay.
like the person you're talking about now, he might be one of the top notch, one of the best rappers so far in 1993, the way you said it. But I'm just hearing about him now. But I know he will be, a very good dude, a very good rapper. I know that.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for Esau for chiming in. Um, thank everybody for listening. Let's thank we got Nikita Mulligan, definitely thank you. We got JC Mosley, definitely thank you for chiming in. We got and Sabrina Butler. And last but not least, definitely let's thank the host, Mr. James Elam. Week 2 of this show lasts for 75 minutes. So I got it from 7 to about 8:15, but we wrap it up kind of early. It's streaming till
Okay.
8:15, so even if we stop streaming, it's still gonna be going. The time is still gonna be going. So, thank everybody for listening. Thank everybody for tuning into another week of Fourth and Inches with your host, Mr. James Elam. And I think this is one of the more successful
Like
shows.
and subscribe.
Yes,
Like
like and subscribe. Say it one more time for the people, Mr. J.E.
like and subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Hit that thumbs up.
And what are some other things they can look forward to from Mr. James Elam and Mr. James Elam Enterprises? What else can they be looking forward to?
Well, we doing Brent Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes, the
We
Watch While High. We're gonna be smoking a grain of the green stuff. We're gonna let it sit in, and then we're gonna throw in Vampire in Brooklyn. We're gonna talk about stuff that we didn't notice while we're high, and we're gonna laugh about it, and you get to see it live. No, we live. We can be live. Can we be live? Yeah, we can be live. We can actually be live. But I was thinking about just recording it, editing it, and then showing it. And then we might not be
yeah.
ready for the ride because people get high and buzz and they can say and do anything. And some of this stuff we don't want to be,
All right.
say some outlandish shit that we ain't trying to be offensive, but it may come off as offensive. So thanks for listening. Thank everybody for tuning in, and Mr. J.E. close it out.
Well, good night, everyone. Tune in next week, Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
All right, and don't forget to tune in to this week's. We're gonna do it at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the.
Music. Well, welcome to the party. And this week, in this edition, this segment, we're gonna be doing the music of 1995, the year and the music. So stay tuned. There's more to come. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Fourth and Inches, Mr. James Elam.
All right. Good night.
All right. Esau, man. Let's get back to Esau. Let's chop it up with Esau a minute. You got him on the phone. Tell him about your cause and what you're trying to raise funds for.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I have a little, a little misunderstanding with my, record label. We did some agreements and they ain't meeting up with those agreements. So we had to, iron it out, you know what I'm saying? So I had to let him be and, keep doing my thing my way and looking for another way of bringing out my, EP, stuffs and all that. So I'm trying to, bring out my EP, and I don't just want to drop it, for dropping sake. I want it to make, statement. I want people to feel, a whole lot of hard work that was in it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to raise funds, to make things happen. And I don't just want to wait and sit back and wait on the outcome of
All right, we seem to be having a kind of a back. Are you still? Okay, there it is.
what you say?
No, I thought we had a bad connection. This is just an extended time for Fourth and Inches. We got Mr. Esau calling in, special time, special guest calling in. We're probably gonna close out the show. Mr. Elam closed the show out, so it's only fair, only right that we close the show out as well. So, any last things you want to say? Get your cards out there and some information how people can reach you or get in contact with you, Esau.
Yes, Andrew. ISHAUYAU at Ishaya on Instagram and on Facebook, ISHAUYAU on Twitter, ISHAUYAU Ishaya. That's the name, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if it's permitted to give out my phone number or my WhatsApp, in any way, but whatever it is, if you contact me from my social media handle, ISHAUYAU. Yeah, we'll be charged, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So my new single is coming out real soon, and I want to drop my EP. It contains like 8 track, or it's an EP, you know what I'm saying? So extended play. So trying to drop it very real soon, you know what I'm saying? So no problem. I still like, to be part of the show anytime soon if I'm invited, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always, eager to be part of the show. So it's always a success. So I want to be part of the success, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, if you listen up, subscribe to the show.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to. Uh, I'm gonna try something real quick. Let me try this. Are you serious, phone? All right, I'm just trying to get this connection thing right. This is the first time I had an international call on here. So what I'm gonna try to do is. You serious, man? Come on. Are you there, Esau?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Let me try this one. Can you answer that one? Hello? Hello? Let's try them again.
Yeah,
Yes, there we go. We got you.
hello.
Huh? Yeah. All right.
Hello.
Yes. 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 All right. You can finish telling and saying what it is that you needed to get out there.
Okay, what I needed to get out there? Yeah,
Yep.
I just said that. I said I'm getting out my EP real soon, and I want to drop it in some platforms like iTunes, Spotify, and Shazam, and a whole lot of online platform that people could stream, download, and listen to the content in the album because there's a whole lot of hard work in it. And I push out a whole lot of hard work in it, and I want people to feel it and feel my pain and feel the story so far. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. That's how it is. Uh, if you could remember, I told you like a couple of months ago that I was gonna be coming to the United States for some featuring and tour and all that. So I took those steps. Then I was surprised that a couple of people that are trying to that I was trying to work with over there. I paid them. Then I was duped by them. You know what I'm saying? They collected my money. They wanted to run the invitation. So, well, at the end of the day, they it was a
Look.
duped situation. So I had to, and that bring about a whole lot of step back in my game. Because it was planned. I planned it. I paid for them to run the invitation, but at the end of the day, they got to collect the money. I transferred the money to them. Then I was duped. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good. It's always and getting back. When you fall down, what I'm saying, it's not the end of the world. So you gotta stand up, get back on your feet, and and do the do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is.
Okay. That's excellent, man. What are some future endeavors that you plan on doing as far as the music thing? When is some new music dropping? And another thing you were talking about, you were trying to raise funds and get funds for um, your upcoming projects that you were hitting the patch because the producers that you said duped you out of some money, man. You told me that story. That's why we got you on, man. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, yeah. There are a whole lot of stuff, on ground that I need to, meet up with the target, meet up with the project, my producer, I gotta sort, a whole lot of things out, you know what I'm saying? Because as I said earlier, I said I was duped by some couple of guys over there in the States, I paid them to run, this invitation for me, but they collected the money and I was duped. So that's by the way. So now I don't want to wait on. anybody, because I'm trying to raise funds to or bring out my my stuff. So I don't want anything to delay this, what I'm saying. So that's why I'm trying to reach out to people, trying to reach out to raise funds, to make this happen, to bring about this immense talent deposited in me by by God, what I'm saying. So what's up with this? That's why I'm calling you. So,
Okay. Do you want us to play the Cut Party so people can get familiar with it? Matter of fact, let's get into some of that Esau. Um, how can they look you up? How do you spell your name on YouTube so they can look you up?
ISHAUYAU.
Okay.
ISHAUYAU. Ishao, Yao.
Okay, we got him on. Let's get into it, baby. The cuts that people's been asking for. Party. All right, Party is about to play. This song was popping in the club. A lot of people was been requesting this, and a lot of activity going on in this song. So, um, let's get ready to get into that big major cut. Party.